Good morning, guys. Let me check the microphone just to see if it's okay. Yes, it's working. So, good morning, everybody. Whoever is watching the video, good morning, Julie. And I know people are coming late, so good morning. Today is March 9th. Yesterday was International Women's Day, so congratulations, Julie. Yay. Women have the power. Thank you. Yes, we have the power. Yes, we are persistent, we are hardworking, we go after what we want, we fight for it. So we are women. Yay. Very nice. So congratulations to all the women in your family and everybody. So as you know, today is Wednesday and this is wide angle 1. We are almost finishing wide angle 1. This is unit 11. Oh, this is so nice, isn't it? Almost the end of the book. Today we are going to do a few pages, but it's not so much. We are going to cover pages 125 to 129. And this is a very nice part of Unit 11. I really like it. But before we start, I'd like to know if you have any questions about the homework. Do you have any questions, Julie? Is the homework okay? Yes, no questions? No? All right. Okay, guys, so let's go over there. Let's go to 125. So this is our book. We will go smoothly to those pages. There you go. Claudinha, how nice. Super welcome. All right. Hi, Claudinha. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher. Who are you?
How are you? Okay, I'm good. And you? Are you okay? How are you?
Okay.
All right. Very good. So today, Claudinha, we are starting from page 125, okay? This is unit 11. So if you have your book, please open your book to page 125. It's the second part of unit 11.1, not all fun and games. Remember that? We did this page last week. Remember?
Teacher,
Yes,
quarta,
Claudinha.
quarta-feira não teve aula de manhã, não, né?
No,
Ai,
no.
graças a Deus.
Okay. No class. Don't worry. Yes, only in the afternoon. Okay. Hi, Eduarda. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome. So we are doing page 125. 125 from the book. Okay. This is lesson 11.1. Okay. So if you have your books, please open your books there. Before we start, I'd like to ask you a question. Um, do you know what your best friend is doing right now? Hi, good morning, Maria Eduarda. Good to see you. Do you have any idea what your best friend is doing right now? Let me write my question here. Look. Message board. What's your best friend doing right now? Do you know? Do you know, Julie? Okay. So Julie said her best friend is sleeping. What about you girls? What is your best friend doing right now? Because now we are studying, right? We're studying English. What about your best friend? What is he or she doing right now? Do you have any idea? Claudinha, Maria Eduarda.
Já estou me situando, professora.
Okay, all right. Okay, so the question here is, what is your best friend doing right now? O que o seu melhor ou sua melhor amiga está fazendo neste momento? Okay, that's the question. Ah, Maria Eduarda answered, sleeping. Okay, all right. Okay, Claudinha, you got it? So let's take a look at this box here, okay? That says present continuous, positive and negative. So look, we use the present continuous to talk about actions happening now, or to talk about the situation now, okay? We form the present continuous with subject plus verb to be, okay, plus another verb with the ing suffix or in the ing form, okay? Example, situation happening now. I'm taking a break from my homework. Okay. Situation now. So it's just a situation. This week, we're learning about painting people. Okay? Now, we form the negative present continuous with subject plus verb to be plus not plus ing. The verb with ing, okay? So the negative is just to put the word not or to conjugate the verb to be in the negative, okay? Example, let's see the first one. I'm not doing that well. I'm not doing that well means, in Português, eu não estou indo tão bem, ok? É o que significa essa frase. I'm not doing that well, ok? Eu não estou indo tão bem, ok? We aren't playing a lot of games. We aren't playing a lot of games. Let's take a look at a picture that I posted. Vamos dar uma olhada numa imagem que eu postei para vocês no Google Classroom. Sorry. Here. Let me share. Okay. So this picture is about the present continuous. Então, nesse infográfico, ele mostra em que situações eu uso o present continuous. Okay, guys? So, which situations I use the present continuous? So, here we use the present continuous for unfinished actions now. Example, I'm working at the moment. Okay? So we use the sentences usually with now, at the moment, right now, okay? These are the typical adverbs. We use the present continuous, of course, to talk about the present when I want to express temporary situations. Let's see some examples. Look, here. Something temporary, okay? Example, I'm living in London. This is something temporary. It's not definite, okay? We use the sentences with at the moment, for a few weeks, for a couple of months. Quem não sabe o que significa a couple of months, é o mesmo que alguns meses. Geralmente, 2 significa couple. A palavrinha couple se refere a 2, ok? Então, por alguns meses ou por 2 meses, ok? Como é genérico, quando a gente usa for couple of months, então eu quero dizer por alguns meses, por alguns poucos meses, né? Vamos falar assim, por alguns poucos meses, ok? Então, temporary situations, ou seja, situações temporárias, ok? A gente geralmente fala, por exemplo, I'm reading a book at the moment. I'm reading a book at the moment. Então, isso não quer dizer que eu estou lendo o livro agora. Não, porque eu estou em aula. No momento, eu não posso ler um livro, porque eu estou trabalhando. Mas eu posso dizer que eu estou lendo um bom livro no momento atual. E aí eu posso usar o present continuous, ok? Então, é uma situação temporária, ok? I'm reading a book at the moment. A good book. Okay? I'm reading a good book at the moment. Okay? Another situation. Temporary habits. Okay? Example. He's eating a lot these days. Ok? Ele está comendo muito esses dias. Então, são hábitos temporários, ok? So, he's eating a lot these days. We use with at the moment, these days, these weeks, geralmente com essas referências aqui. Recentemente, ultimamente, ok? Lately. Lately seria ultimamente. These days, these weeks, okay? Now, sorry. Annoying habits. Também falando sobre o presente, mas eu me referindo agora a hábitos irritantes, ok? A palavrinha annoying me refere a algo irritante, um adjetivo. Por exemplo, he is annoying. Ele é irritante. Ou ela é irritante, ok? So, annoying habits. Então, aqui são hábitos irritantes, coisas que te irritam. Eu também uso o present continuous quando eu vou falar sobre esses hábitos. Por exemplo, you're forever losing your keys. You're forever losing your keys. Então, você está sempre perdendo suas chaves. É um comentário que eu estou fazendo sobre alguém que sempre faz uma coisa que não é legal, que eu não gosto. Ok? You're always losing your keys. You're forever losing your keys. Quais são as palavras que eu uso nessas situações? Always, forever, constantly. Okay? Now, another example. We use the present continuous for the future. Então, nós também usamos o present continuous para falar sobre o futuro. Em que situação? Definite future plans, ok? Ou seja, planos futuros definitivos, ou seja, já planejados, agendados, bonitinho, ok? Example. I'm meeting my father tomorrow. I'm meeting my father tomorrow. Eu sei que tomorrow é futuro, é amanhã. Mas eu posso falar usando o present continuous porque eu estou falando sobre um compromisso que já está agendado para amanhã. E está confirmado. Então, amanhã eu estou encontrando meu pai. Em outras palavras. Obviamente que em português isso talvez não seja muito comum. Mas em inglês, quando eu falo de futuros planos ou planos futuros e já agendados, é muito comum, especialmente coisas para um futuro bem perto, um futuro próximo, né? Compromissos, consultas, ok? Words that we use: tomorrow, later, at 7 p.m., quando tem um horário específico, tonight, que é hoje à noite, ok? On Tuesday. Então, observem que todos os advérbios que são usados aqui são momentos bem próximos do presente. Futuro, porém, um futuro próximo, por quê? Confirmado, ok? Já está agendado. All right. Okay, people. All right? Okay. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning. Good to see you. It's a pleasure to see you, Stephanie. Super welcome. Hello. Hello, dear. Okay, guys. So, when do we use the present continuous? We used to talk about the present for unfinished actions now, temporary situations, temporary habits, and annoying habits. Everything here in the present. And we can also use the present continuous to talk about the future, but only definite future plans. Okay? All right, people. Good. Awesome. So let's go back to our page there, here. Stephanie, this is page 125. 125. 125 from the book, okay? Unit 11. Okay, so we learned about this. If you want more examples, you can go to page 169 from your book, okay? If you go there, let's check it out. Let's try to see it. Look, okay? Here you have more examples, okay? This is page 169. You have here a graphic with the conjugation, okay? Look, I am reading, or I am watching TV, or you are listening to music, okay? He is laughing. Laughing é o mesmo que dando risada ou rindo, ok? He is laughing. We are dancing, okay? Here we have the use of the present continuous, when we use, okay? And here's the negative, all right, people? How do we use the present continuous in the negative? Look, we have the subject, the verb to be, the word not and the verb in the ing form. So example, I'm not reading. You aren't watching TV. Okay? He isn't listening to music. We aren't dancing. Okay? They aren't swimming. Okay? So it's basically the verb to be in the negative. Okay? So look, we use the negative present continuous to talk about actions not happening now. Okay? Or the examples that we saw there. Okay? So they aren't eating lunch. She isn't speaking to me today. Okay, guys? But not only for actions not happening now, but also actions that are not temporary actions that are not happening. Remember the graphic, okay? So actions not happening now is only one, but also temporary actions, annoying actions, and annoying habits in the present, okay? And we also use for the future, okay? I can say that, oh, I'm not having lunch with my mother tomorrow. I'm not having lunch with my mother tomorrow. Okay? Here we have the question, okay? Yes, no questions, and short answers, right? Here you have it. Am I reading? So look, verb to be comes first. Are you waving? Waving is doing like this, okay? Moving your hand like this. Are you waving? Are you making a cake? Is he reading? Is she waving? Are they making a cake? For example, okay? All right, people, so possible short answers. Are you reading? I can say, yes, I am, or no, I'm not, okay? And then so on and so forth. So it's basically conjugating the verb to be. As simple as that, okay? Here we have an example, look. Are you listening to music? You can say, yes, I am, or no, I'm not, okay? Here, is he wearing a new coat today? Yes, he is. Or, no, he isn't, okay? So when we want to know when something happens, we can use the word when, okay? So when is he wearing a new coat? Okay. So, excuse me. Oh, sorry. So let's see there. Number 6, guys, read the email again. Complete the information here. Use full sentences. Full sentences são frases completas, okay? Where possible. So, the first question, who is Sam writing to? Para quem que a Sam está escrevendo, ok? Who is Sam writing to? She's writing to her friend, Vol, okay? Now, Sam is trying to do well at school. Write 3 things she is doing at school that show she is trying. So let's see the email here. What is she doing that, shows that she's trying? Look, here we have the part where she says she's trying, right? I'm trying. Look, first sentence, I'm going to all my classes. So let's highlight this one here. I'm going to highlight in green so you know this is present continuous. What else is she doing? I'm doing all my homework and I'm studying hard. Okay? So these are the things that she is doing to become better at college, right? And to show that she's trying. So let's go. I'm going to all my classes. Let's put this one there. Let's go here. I'm going to all my classes. This is the first one. Next. I'm doing all my homework. Okay. All right. I'm studying hard. Ok. Studying hard é o mesmo que estudando muito. Eu estou estudando muito. Ok? I'm studying hard. All right, everyone? Okay? Good. Are you studying hard? Are you studying English hard? Okay, girls. Oh, by the way, girls, congratulations for yesterday, International Women's Day, right? Claudinha, Eduarda, Maria Eduarda, Stephanie, congratulations, okay? Very good. So, let's check the answers. Oh yeah, they don't check, they only show the answers. Okay, now, what 4 classes is Sam taking? Let's see. Let's take a look here. I think I already painted, right? Programming 101. Digital painting class. History of gaming and game design. Okay. So programming 101 is the first, then digital painting, history of gaming, and game design. Let's put those, let's go there. Programming 101. Next one, digital painting. History of gaming. Okay. Yes, I think these are the 4 classes she is taking at the moment, okay? Programming 101, digital painting, history of gaming, and introduction to game design. What is she writing a paper about? Então, sobre o que ela está escrevendo? Que é o assunto do artigo, ou a monografia, ou o trabalho de curso. Porque paper, para quem não estava na última aula, é aquele trabalho que a gente faz, que a faculdade pede. Geralmente é um artigo, uma monografia, é um trabalho que você tem que escrever bastante coisa, ok? So, what is she writing a paper about? Na realidade, aqui, na faculdade lá nos Estados Unidos, não é necessariamente no final do curso, não. Pode ser durante o curso, eles pedem para os alunos escreverem a paper, ok? So, yes, Stephanie. Go ahead. Então, ela está escrevendo um artigo. Sobre o que é o artigo dela? Let's see. Let's go there. Não, Stephanie. Quarta passada não teve aula. Ok?
Teacher, introdução de game design? Não.
Vamos lá, let's see. Aqui, o Introduction to Game Design é o teste que ela tem na terça. Look, I have a big test on Tuesday in my Introduction to Game Design class. Então, nessa aula aqui, ela tem um teste grande, um teste importante na terça, ok? Ah, então vamos descobrir em que parágrafo que tá. Look, I need to get back to work soon. I'm writing a paper about famous video games. Então, ela está escrevendo um artigo sobre videogames famosos. Ok, Claudinha? Então, aqui, ó, esse é o título do artigo que ela tá escrevendo. Sorry. So, let's go there. Famous video games. Okay? All right. So now let's check the answers. Yes. Look, a gente só trocou o sujeito aqui, na número 2. So here, number 1, she is writing to her friend Val. Okay. Number 2, she's going to all her classes. She's doing all her homework and she's studying hard. Okay? Now, the courses, the classes she is taking. She's taking digital painting, programming 101, introduction to game design, and history of gaming. She's writing a paper about famous video games. Ok? Então, só ali a número 2 que a gente papou mosca. Então, olha lá. A gente tem que trocar aqui. Então, deixa eu só... Ok. Aqui porque aqui está falando sobre a Sam, não falando... É como se ela estivesse falando, nós colocamos, né? Então, na realidade, aqui é she is. Vamos lá. Vamos abreviar, apóstrofo S. Que é a mesma coisa, né? Então, she's going to all her classes. Vamos trocar aqui. É todas as aulas dela, right? Vamos lá. Sorry, guys. She's doing all her homework. And she's studying hard. Quem fez a caneta, tudo bem, não tem problema não, pode deixar. She's studying hard. Ok? Porque tá correto do mesmo jeito. Ok? Só trocando aqui para ficar igual da resposta. Ok? So she's going to all her classes. She's doing all her homework. And she's studying hard. Okay? All right, people. So she's really dedicating herself. She's really dedicating herself. Okay? Now, think about what you're studying. What is one thing you're doing and one thing you're learning? Então, pense sobre o que você está estudando. O que é uma coisa que você está fazendo e uma coisa que você está aprendendo. One thing you're learning, one thing you're doing, and one thing you're learning. Aqui tem um exemplo. Okay? So, what are you studying at the moment? At the moment, you are studying English, right? So you can say, I'm
English
studying,
e
yes.
fashion design, não é isso?
Yes, are you studying fashion design? Está fazendo também fashion design?
Eu não, tô lendo aqui.
Ok. Sim, o exemplo. O exemplo aqui ela fala: I'm studying English and fashion design. I'm trying to improve my speaking skills. Eu estou tentando melhorar as minhas habilidades orais. Now we are learning about the present continuous. Okay? So, let's try to say that. Vamos tentar falar essa frase então, já que vocês estão com timidez para falar o que vocês estão estudando. Vamos lá. I'm studying English and fashion design.
I'm studying English and fashion design.
I'm trying to improve
I'm trying to improve
my speaking skills.
my speaking skills.
Now we are learning about the present continuous.
Now we're learning about the present continuous.
Great. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Here we have a picture of fashion design. Okay. Very nice picture. I like it. Now let's go to the next page, 126. What do we have here? Donuts. That's nice. There are some donuts here. So let's take a look here, guys. Look. They say, imagine you are studying game design, or choose one of the schools in the advertisements. Think about these questions and take notes. So, here we have the first one, Sheshik, School of Fashion Design. Okay? The other one, Home Run, Sports Academy. And the next one, Davis, Donut College. How nice. Learn to make perfect donuts. Very good. So, What do people study at this school here? What do they study here? Fashion design. Yes. What activities do they do? What do you think? What are the activities? Hmm? They make clothes. Yes, they create clothes. Very good. They create new clothes. All right. Now, what are the classes like? Are they fun? Are they difficult? Are they interesting? They are. Okay. Are they? It's for questions. Okay, the bottle. Are they is for questions. So yes, they are interesting and they seem to be very interesting because it's about fashion. So it's nice to know, right? Now the second one, Sports Academy. What do people study at this school? Here they have here, look, learn about the sports business or train to be a coach, a personal trainer, a teacher, a sports writer, or a sports radio slash TV host. You can be a sports radio or TV host. This is so interesting. I like this one. So, what do people study at this school? They learn about sports as business, right? So it's all about sports, okay? All right. And what activities do they do? What do you think? They practice maybe some sports, right? Because they have to know about sports. They have to know the rules of the game. And they also study a lot about marketing, sponsorship, right? They have to know all the things involving sports. So they have to practice some sports, maybe. Um, they have to go to games, right? Maybe that's part of the course. They have to go to some matches, right? They go to stadiums. And what are the classes like? What do you think? In my opinion, the classes are fun, I think. Yeah, you think they're difficult? Yes? Okay. Yeah, because it's really serious. You have to learn how to be a coach, how to be a personal trainer. You must have some kind of experience with physical education, right? I think that helps a lot. Now, what about the last one? What do people usually study there? They learn and they study how to make perfect donuts. So it's patisserie actually, right? But specifically for donuts. What activities do they do? What do you think? They bake. It's fire. No, I need the attendance actually. I need the files. Can you get them for me, please? I haven't got my files. Please, thank you. So, um, they make donuts, basically, right? They learn how to create new toppings, right? They invent new toppings, right? They learn about cake design. They must learn about cake design. So, what are classes like? What do you think? Yeah, and I think they're a lot of fun. In my opinion, they seem to be a lot of fun. Okay? All right, guys, which course would you like to do? Which course here? Oh, thank you. Thank you, dear. Which course do you think would be better for you? It's Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Yes, yes. Yes, thank you. No, this is Monday. It's Wednesday. Sorry. No, that's okay. No problem. Let me see. Yes, this is it. Thank you. Okay, so which one would you like to do, Julie? We have three options here. You just got a scholarship, a 100% scholarship to study, and you can choose. No, everything is done. Yes, everything is done. Thank you. Which one? Davis, the Donut College? Ah, okay. No, no, yeah, I know. No, this time everything is done, really. Everything is updated. All right. I think I would like to do this one here, even though I love donuts, but I would like to do this one here.
I never tried donuts.
Really?
Just like cookies.
Wow. Never. Oh, you should. They're delicious. Wow. I mean, they're fatty, but they're good.
Fashion design.
Yeah, you see? How nice. Xuxa.
Eu gosto de moda. Nunca pensei nisso profissional, mas eu gosto muito de.
Do you like fashion? Yeah, that's good. I like fashion too. Yeah, they're all
It's cultural.
very interesting.
Dress like you're feeling like we're feeling like.
Yeah, and it's nice to create something new.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. What about you girls? The girls online. Which course would you like to do? Claudinha, Maria Eduarda, Stephanie. Which course would you like to do if you could? Okay, think about it and then you tell me. Okay, all right. So let's go on. We have here some writing tips. And the writing tip for this lesson is about how to write informally. Because we know, guys, when we are writing, we have formal writing and informal writing. So Let's take a look. I will show you a file here on Google Classroom to show you the difference, okay, between formal and informal. Okay, let me share this. Can you see that, people? So let's take a look.
Formal and informal. In this video, I will go through the difference between formal and informal language. It's important to know the difference as it will affect your style of language in writing and speech. First, think about your audience. Who are you talking or writing to? We use formal language in professional situations or important situations. For example, if you are giving a presentation at work, talking to your colleagues, or if you're writing a letter to your boss. We use informal language in unprofessional situations. For example, when you are talking to your family or friends that you know very well. This includes face-to-face conversations, texting, or even letters and emails. Now, let's look at the difference between formal and informal language. With formal language, we use full sentences with the correct grammar and vocabulary, whereas informal language generally contains short sentences and lacks formal grammar and vocabulary. Contractions are shortened versions of words, and we usually place an apostrophe where the letter is missing. We don't use contractions in formal language, whereas we use contractions in informal language. For example, in formal language, we can say I would, whereas with informal language, we can use the contraction I'd. Idioms are expressions used in English. We don't use idioms in formal language, whereas we can use them in informal language. The passive voice is used in formal language and the active voice is used in informal language. For example, the application form is complete versus I completed the application form. Phrasal verbs are phrases that have a verb and a preposition or adverb. Phrasal verbs have different meanings to the individual words themselves. We can use phrasal verbs in informal language, however, we don't use phrasal verbs in formal language. Instead, we use other words that mean the same thing. For example, with informal language, we can use the phrasal verb look into. This means to investigate or to research something. Abbreviations are shortened versions of words. Abbreviations aren't used in formal language, however, they can be used in informal language. Exclamation marks are also not used in formal language, whereas they can be used in informal language. And lastly, imperatives are sentences that start with a verb and generally give a command or instruction. We don't use imperatives in formal language, however, we can use imperatives in informal language. Now, let's look through two examples so you can understand the difference. Formal. Dear Sir, Madam, I am writing to complain about an incident that occurred in your restaurant on the 26th of the 9th, 2020. While my family and I were enjoying our meal, we overheard staff members arguing in the restaurant. This type of behavior is extremely unprofessional and particularly distressing for my kids to have to hear. My family and I have been regular customers at your restaurant for years, and we hope that we can continue to enjoy your service. I trust that you will investigate this matter and take the necessary actions required to ensure customer satisfaction. I look forward to hearing from you. As you can see from this example, I have used all the elements required. There are full sentences which are grammatically correct. I've also used good vocabulary. There are no contractions, no idioms, no phrasal verbs, no abbreviations, no exclamation marks, or imperative sentences. Now let's look at an informal example. Hello, let me tell you what happened when I visited your restaurant last week. I'm a regular there. I came to the restaurant with my family. The food was on point, but then we heard your staff shouting really loudly. This put me off my food. I mean, come on, is that professional? My child got upset. I was very angry. You need to look into this matter, please. Do what is needed to make sure your customers are happy. Please reply ASAP. So, now I'm sure you can see the difference between formal and informal language. With the informal example, there are short sentences and grammatical errors. I've used contractions, idioms, phrasal verbs, abbreviations, exclamation marks, and an imperative sentence. As I'm writing to the manager of a restaurant, I want to sound professional and respectable. Therefore, formal language is better to use.
Sorry, guys. So is it clear for you the difference between formal and informal language? Yes? Let's go. Let's do this quiz here. When should we use formal language? All situations, professional situations, or unprofessional situations? Professional, of course. Okay. Yay. Very good. Informal language is used in unprofessional. Okay. What is a contraction? A shortened version. Yay. A shortened version of a word. Break a leg is an example of what? Which one? A, B, or C? Letter C? No. This one? Let's see the difference, guys. Abbreviation, it's the shortened form of a verb. This is the abbreviation, okay? So instead of saying, I am a teacher, I will say, I'm a teacher, okay? So it's a contraction or acronym. What is an acronym? Do you know?
É alguma coisa relacionada ao tempo?
No.
Não. É porque eu vi o Chrome, parece Chrome de tempo.
Yes, but you have acron here. Yes, acronym is when we form a word from another word, okay? For example, ASAP. ASAP is as soon as possible. So it's, of course, it's an abbreviation, but it's an acronym because we use the initials. We use the first letters, okay? So let me write here.
So, break leg is an idiom.
Yes, A-S, let me just put here,
Você acertou.
A-P.
Idiom.
ASAP, guys, it's an acronym. It means as soon as possible. E o que significa as soon as possible? Quanto antes possível, o mais breve possível, ok? É muito comum nos convites de casamento, de aniversário, eles colocarem essa abreviação no final, dizendo responda o mais rápido possível. Aí eles colocam yes. Quando não colocam em francês. Em francês, é geralmente quando os convites são mais formais. Aí eles colocam répondez s'il vous plaît. Eles colocam répondez s'il vous plaît.
Nossa, que chique, gente.
Yeah. Quando é um convite não tão formal, eles colocam ASAP. Reply ASAP. Colocam assim, ó.
Se alguém fala comigo, você não deixa no meu falando.
Please reply. Opa, sorry. ASAP.
Eu li isso com
ASAP. Or confirm ASAP, para você confirmar a sua presença, né? Para eles poderem ter a lista de convidados o quanto antes possível. Agora, se é um convite mais formal, geralmente de casamento, aí eles vão colocar assim, ó. Responder. S'il vous plaît. Responder, s'il vous plaît. Então, responda, por favor. Então, aqui eles estão pedindo para você confirmar a presença. Responder, s'il vous plaît. Ok, guys? Então, no caso, responder, s'il vous plaît, não é um acrônimo. Não é, ok? Mas o ASAP é um acrônimo. Então, ele já ficou tão comum que as pessoas geralmente colocam, em vez de colocar as soon as possible, elas já colocam direto a zap. Please reply ASAP. Okay? So, all right, people. Okay, you got it. So, what is the answer here? Idiom. Okay, idiom is an expression. Okay, a metaphorical expression. Break a leg. What's the meaning of break a leg? Who knows? If I tell you, break a leg, what am I saying?
É um incentivo para fazer alguma coisa?
Eu posso falar para uma pessoa, quebre uma perna. Break a leg. Mas na realidade, é por isso que chama idiom. Porque ele tem break a leg. Julie, break a leg. Qual o significado de break a leg? Alguém sabe?
Seria tipo, vai lá, faz isso.
Então, break a leg é exatamente o que a gente fala para desejar boa sorte para alguém. Exatamente. É muito usado no teatro, ok, gente? No teatro, aqui em português, eles falam palavrão, né? Todo mundo sabe, né? No teatro, o que eles falam para desejar boa sorte, né? Não? Então. In Portuguese, it's totally bad, because it's a bad word. In English, o referente ao break a leg.
Spell the word.
Spell the bad word. Oh my God. They say shit in Portuguese. Yeah, shit. Yeah. They say that. But this is only for like the drama school actors, actresses, before they go on stage, antes de entrar no palco ou antes de uma estreia, entre eles, os colegas, eles falam isso um pro outro. Então, em inglês, break a leg. Ok, guys? So, this is an idiom, alright? Isso a gente chama de idiom, ou seja, não tem nada a ver com o que aquela palavra realmente significa. Ela tem um outro significado. Então, por isso é uma expressão metafórica, ok? Por isso que é uma expressão metafórica. Ok, guys? Então, letter C. Ok? Então, quando a gente está escrevendo informalmente, a gente pode usar idioms. E agora, point out is an example of a... What is that? Letter?
I think it's a point out.
Yes, it's a phrasal verb. Ok, guys? Então, phrasal verbs, eles têm sempre duas ou mais partes. Vai ter um verbo, e aí a outra parte pode ser uma preposição ou um advérbio, ok? E geralmente tem duas ou mais partezinhas, ou duas ou mais partículas, né?
I'm gonna bring my hand.
Não. Ok. Alright. So, point out é a mesma coisa que quando você não você aponta, mas quando você pontua alguma coisa. Você está numa discussão ou num seminário, ou enfim, e você pontua alguma coisa, você fala de um assunto importante, você levanta aquele assunto, você pontua. You point out. Então, é um phrasal verb, apesar de ter um significado metafórico, mas é um phrasal verb porque tem duas partículas, ok? É um verbo mais uma outra partezinha, ok? Esse pontuar aqui não é de jogo, não, gente. É o pontuar quando você cita alguma coisa, fala de um assunto, ok? Which sentence uses formal language? Ah, very good. Letter B. Okay, of course. Letter A is a phrasal verb. I get you. I get you actually is not a phrasal verb. It's more like an idiom. I get you. It's like I understand you. Gotcha is an idiom. Gotcha. Idiom. in Portuguese, expressão idiomática. The best one. Uma expressão idiomática. Não. Idioma é expressão idiomática. Ok? O gotcha seria mais uma abreviação assim, bem. It's the same as got you. I got you. So, seria uma abbreviation. Okay? Nem seria um idioma. Okay, guys. Very good. So now, back to our page. We saw now the differences between formal and informal. Ok? Então, nessa página aqui agora, a gente vai ver muito mais fácil agora para a gente como é a escrita informal. Ok? So, look. When you write a paper for class or a business letter, use the long form of the verbs be and do, or formal language. When you write an email or a message to a friend or someone you know well, you can use contractions or short forms. Look at the examples. Okay? I am learning how to make donuts. Essa é a forma formal. Mas se você está escrevendo para um amigo, se é uma mensagem, no caso o e-mail daquela menina que nós vimos na outra página, pode reduzir. Então, olha lá. I am learning how to make donuts. Okay? The classes are not hard. Formal. Informal. The classes aren't hard. We do not have a lot of homework. Formal. Now, we don't have a lot of homework. Informal. Okay? All right. So now here, listen to the sentences with the long form of the verb to be and do. Rewrite the sentences using contractions. Super easy, right? The first one is already done. Look, I'm not having fun at college. Okay, so we have to put here the informal way of writing. Okay, so listen.
One, I am not having fun at college. 2, we are working hard. 3, I do not study on weekends. 4, on weekends. 4, the school does not have a library. The school does not have a library. 5, you are doing well. You are doing well. 6, he is a good teacher. 6, he is a good teacher. 7, they are learning a lot. 7, they are learning a lot. 1,
Okay, guys, I will play one more time, okay, for you.
I am not having fun at college. 2. We are working hard. 3. I do not study on weekends. I do not study on weekends. 4. The school does not have a library. 5. You are doing well. 6. He is a good teacher. 7. They are learning a lot.
Okay, guys, let's correct. Let's see the answers. So, number 2, let's see, what did you put? Nothing. Oh my God. You did. Okay, all right. So let's check the answers. Look. Okay, oops, sorry. Uh-oh. Come on, stop. Okay. Number 2, we're working hard. We're working hard. Okay. Number 3, I don't study on weekends. I don't study on weekends. Number 4, the school doesn't have a library. The school doesn't have a library. Number 5, you're doing well. You're doing well. Number 6, he's a good teacher. He's a good teacher. Number 7, they're learning a lot. They're learning a lot. Okay? All right, girls. Yes, can I close? All right. Good. All right. Thank you, Eduarda. Thank you. Okay, so you see, guys, the difference between formal and informal. When we are writing informal texts, emails, or messages, we abbreviate or we shorten the verbs. Okay, guys? All right? So we're not going to do number 10. That's not really necessary. We're not doing number 10, okay? Not at this point. And we're going to the next one, but it's time for our break. It's 10:27, so let's have something to eat. Let's have breakfast, drink some water. Breakfast is too much, but let's have some coffee. Okay, it's because I haven't had breakfast yet. That's why I'm saying it. So let's have coffee. Let's have a break. So 10 minutes, is that okay? We come back at 10:40, all right? Because it's 10:30. So 10:40, we come back. All right, people. I will just turn off the camera and the microphone. All right? So see you at 10:40. Let's go. Hello, guys. Let's go back. Yes, let's do it. Okay, it's 10:40. Let's go back. So we are doing page 126, unit 11, okay? We finished this activity here, and we did activity number 9, all right? We already finished. So let's go to 127. We are not doing activities 10, 11, and 12, okay? So let's go to page 127. I think we need to refresh the page. Just a second. Let me do it. Okay, getting there. This topic is really nice, guys. I like this topic a lot because it has to do with neurolinguistics, and I like neurolinguistics. So, yes. So this is page 127. Okay, so let's move on. Improve your learning. Can you see that, people? Yes? It's blinking a lot, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with this, but it's blinking a lot. People, look at the images here. What are the people learning about? What do you think? In this image here, what are they learning about? Can you see that? Yes? The people online? Claudinha, Eduarda, Stephanie, and here, Julie. What are they learning about? This
Uma,
is...
uma professora parece estar no museu ensinando os alunos.
Ah, okay, Claudinha. So a teacher seems to be at a museum teaching some students. Okay, great. So this seems to be a museum. In Portuguese, we say, isso parece ser um museu, né? Então, em inglês, fica assim, eu vou colocar aqui no chat para vocês, ó. It seems to be... A gente não sabe exatamente o que é a imagem, a gente fala parece ser, ok? Então, it seems to be a museum. No caso, agora a gente vai falar o que parece ser pra gente. Então, tá lá, ó. It seems to be a museum, ok? And then a teacher seems to be... De novo, eu vou usar parece, e aí o verbo to be. Então, uma professora parece estar ensinando, teaching students. Porque a gente não tem certeza, né? A imagem tá... Claro que a imagem está bem nítida e tudo, mas como nós estamos descrevendo uma foto, a gente usa bastante essa forma aqui. Seems to be. Ainda mais porque é a terceira pessoa do singular. Então, seems to be. Então, tá lá, olha. A teacher seems to be teaching some students. Okay? Now, the question is, what are they studying? What are they learning? O que eles estão aprendendo? What are they learning?
History.
Maybe. Very good. We don't know. Right? Maybe. Então, quando nós não temos certeza do que realmente é o assunto, a gente pode colocar a palavrinha maybe, né? Então, maybe history or art. Okay? Very good. All right? Maybe history or art. Okay? Great. And here in this picture, we have another picture here. How can you describe this picture? What place is it? Usando a mesma estrutura. It seems to be. Vamos lá. It seems to be.
Cooking.
It
It seemed to be a cooking.
A cooking class. Ah, very good. Vamos lá então. Escrevendo aqui. It seems to be a cooking class. Como a gente não sabe, com certeza a gente fala. Parece ser uma aula de culinária. Então, it seems to be a cooking class. Ok? Anota isso, Julie. Que isso é importantíssimo para descrever imagem em qualquer prova internacional que você fizer. TOEFL, Cambridge, em qualquer exame internacional, você vai ter uma imagem para descrever. E essa estrutura é importante. Então, it seems to be. It seems to be. Ok? Nesse caso aqui, it seems to be a cooking class. Parece ser uma aula de culinária. Ok? All right, people? And a pergunta seguinte: what are they learning? O que eles estão aprendendo? What are they learning? Or what are they learning about? What do you think?
Na terceira imagem?
Na segunda. A gente já falou que aqui parece ser uma aula de culinária. Agora, what are they learning? They are learning how to cook. They're learning how to cook. E se a gente quiser ser mais específico, a gente pode falar. They are learning how to make. E aí você pode falar o que eles podem estar fazendo ali, especificamente. They are learning how to make Asian food, porque eles estão usando esse tipo de panela, Japanese food or Chinese food. Maybe they are learning how to make yakisoba, ok? Porque parece que tem aqui, a gente não tá vendo, mas parece que tem aqui os noodles. A gente não consegue ver, mas pode ser. Então, maybe they are learning how to make yakisoba, right? Or pasta or Chinese food. In general, você pode colocar aí Chinese food. Geralmente, a comida chinesa usa muito esse tipo de panela, ok? Então, aqui é típico, também pode ser a comida tailandesa também. Na Tailândia, eles também usam esse tipo de panela. Então, a gente está chutando. A gente está achando que é ou chinesa ou tailandesa. Então, vamos lá.
Escreve. Maybe Chinese.
Maybe they are learning. They are learning how to make. Vamos colocar no geral. Chinese food. Comida chinesa. Ok? Se quiser colocar em específico, bota lá. Maybe they are learning how to make yakisoba. Ok? Maybe they are learning. Coloquei lá no chat, tá? Maybe they are learning how to make Chinese food. ok? Como nós não temos certeza, a gente usa a palavrinha maybe, ok? E aí coloca a frase, alright? Então, maybe they are learning how to make Chinese food. Se for da Tailândia, maybe they are learning how to make Thai food. Vou colocar aqui, ó. Quem quiser colocar da Tailândia. Você pode colocar aqui na mesma frase. Maybe they are learning how to make Chinese food or Thai food. Um ou outro, ok? All right? Okay. Now, let's see the other picture. Okay. What class is this? What class is this? What do you think?
Esse parece que está estudando em casa, né? Homework.
Yes.
Pode ser, it seemed to be homework.
So it seems to be.
A homework.
Mas ele está estudando no computador, não tá?
Então, computation.
Então pode ser uma aula online, né?
Ah, é.
Então olha lá. Então, it seems to be an online class, né? Olha lá, ele pode estar fazendo uma aula online, então vamos colocar lá. It seems to be an online class, okay? All right? It seems to be an online class, porque você pode estar em casa, mas você pode fazer um curso, né? Hoje em dia é possível. Então, it seems to be an online class. Parece ser uma aula online, ok? Coloquei lá no chat para vocês. Então, it seems to be an online class. A gente fala it seems to be porque a gente não tem certeza, ok? Agora, wow, it's blinking a lot. Tá com mau contato aqui. Só um momentinho. I have some problems here with my video. Wow, I don't know what's going on. Just a second, people. Sorry, Claudinha. Foi aqui a conexão aqui. Now, what is he learning about? Let's see. What is he learning about? A Julie falou, maybe, let's write, okay? Maybe he's learning history or physics? We don't know. We don't
Posso falar também, ó. Maybe they Portuguese or history.
Yes, okay, very good. Very good, Claudinha. Maybe he is learning Portuguese or history. Okay. Or maybe he's working, maybe he's teaching, ok? Quem sabe, de repente ele é um professor, né? Ok. All right, people. Now, the next question, how are they learning? How are they learning? Let's see the first one. Como eles estão aprendendo? The first one. Here they are visiting a museum, okay? Here they are visiting a museum. And here, how are they learning here? They are doing.
Está aprendendo na prática?
Yes, they are practicing. Very good. They are doing. They are practicing. This kind of learning, this kind of learning we call hands-on, okay? Hands-on. Hands-on é o mesmo que prática, ok? So hands-on é o método. Hands-on is the same as they're doing, okay? So they are practicing. They are experimenting. They are working. So hands-on. Here they are visiting a museum. So it's expository. It's like an exposition. And here, how is he learning? He is learning online, okay? So here, he is listening and watching, okay? So the third one, he is watching and he is listening, okay? So the method of learning, o método de aprendizado aqui está sendo à distância, ou seja, online. Ele está assistindo e ouvindo. É mais passivo, right? So he is watching and listening. Okay? All right, people. So let's move on to number 2. Brainstorm some other ways that people learn about something or how to do something. Então, que outras formas as pessoas têm de aprender sobre alguma coisa ou aprender como fazer alguma coisa? Aqui já tem um exemplo, olha. Watching a video online. É uma forma de você aprender. What else? How can you learn something? Look, you can go to a museum or to a gallery and you can visit. So visiting a gallery or visiting a museum. What else? Going to presential class, okay? Going to presential class. So let's put here ways of learning. So you can put here going to a museum, okay? Going to a school or course presentially, okay? I'm putting here on the chat, on the message board, okay, guys, for you. So going to a school or course presentially, you can learn by reading a book, Muita gente aprende lendo um livro, às vezes ensinando como fazer no livro. Attending online class. Attending online class é o mesmo que frequentando aula online, fazendo aula à distância. Attending online class. Ok? Having private class. Outra forma também de aprender. Com aula particular. Having private class. Hey, guys. And watching videos online. Essa é uma das formas mais comuns hoje em dia, né? Watching videos online. Muitos cursos já estão gravados e tem só os vídeos lá e você vai assistindo e vai fazendo. Ok? All right, people. Nem sei se eu escrevi certo aqui, watching. Ah, tá, certinho. Okay, so many ways to learn. Now, take a look here, guys. Skimming is a very nice technique, okay, when we read something. Eles vão dar agora para nós uma dica sobre o que significa skimming e como skimming nos ajuda quando a gente está lendo um texto. O que seria skimming? O que é isso? Que técnica é essa? Let's take a look. Skimming is looking at a text quickly to get the main ideas, okay? When you skim, you don't read all of the words. You can do this when you want to understand quickly what a text is about. Ok? Entenderam? Então, skimming é quando você olha um texto rápido para pegar as ideias principais. É aquela leitura superficial, só para pegar o mais importante. Quando você faz o skim, você não lê todas as palavras do texto. Geralmente, eu gosto de ler só a primeira frase de cada parágrafo. Já consigo daí tirar a ideia principal, ok? Você faz isso quando você quer entender rapidamente sobre o que é o texto. Então, isso é o skimming. Então, quando a gente vai fazer uma prova, especialmente uma prova internacional, muitas vezes a primeira questão é uma questão geral sobre o texto. É uma questão mais generalizada. Então, você fazendo o skimming, você consegue a resposta. Não precisa perder tempo para ler o texto todo, ok? Então, isso é uma técnica para você economizar tempo, ok? Isso vale para qualquer tipo de prova, qualquer tipo de avaliação. So, let me clear the answers here. Look. Number 3, skim the article for the main ideas, then complete the statements. Então, ele pede para a gente fazer o skimming do próximo artigo na outra página. A gente vai, depois de fazer o skimming, a gente vai ver sobre o que é o artigo. Então, the article is about learning styles, good learners or bad learners. There are how many kinds of learners? Então, quantos tipos de aprendizes tem? Quantos tipos? Que eles categorizaram as pessoas que aprendem alguma coisa em quantos tipos diferentes? Number 3, visual learners learn best by seeing, doing or listening. Auditory learners learn best by seeing, doing or listening. And finally, kinesthetic learners learn best by seeing, doing, or listening. Ok? Então, já olhando aqui, a gente descobre 3 tipos diferentes de aprendizes, olha. Ok? Visual, auditory and kinesthetic. Mas vamos ver se tem mais algum. Vamos fazer o nosso skimming. Vamos lá. Depois a gente vê essa questão aqui, ok? Então, let me clear. I would like to clear that, but anyway. What is your learning style? Qual é o seu estilo de aprendizagem? Como você aprende melhor? Okay? What's your learning style? So here, let me zoom out so you can see. We have here, look, 1, 2, and 3 types of learners. Então, sem ler o texto, sem nada, a gente já conseguiu descobrir a resposta para uma das questões lá. Ok? Então, vamos fazer o nosso skimming aqui rapidinho. 1 minute, ok, guys? Para vocês olharem o texto bem rapidinho, sem ler necessariamente tudo, ok? Só as partes principais. So, let's take a look. Ok? Já deu, né? All right? So, let's go back here. Sem ler o texto, sem nada, só vendo as partes principais, a gente já consegue descobrir as respostas, ok? So, let's see the answers. Number 3, the article is about, yes, obviously, right? Learning styles. Number 2, there are kinds of learners according to the article. But nowadays, there are more, ok? O que eu tô querendo dizer com isso? Que hoje em dia tem mais, eles descobriram mais outros tipos de aprendizes. Sorry. Tem um outro que aprende lendo e escrevendo, que eles chamam de read and write. Ok? Então, eles já descobriram um quarto tipo de aprendiz. Ok? Visual learners learn best by seeing. Okay. Seeing. Auditory learners learn best by good. And kinesthetic learners learn best by doing. Okay? All right. Okay, so let's see. Now let's go back to the page here. Now, what kind of learner are you? Do a class survey. So let's see. How many people are visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners? Now here, we can read the text now without this skimming idea. Now we can read to get more information, okay? And then we'll do the next activity, all right? But let's read first to see which kind of reading are we. So now I will give you 2 minutes to read the text, okay? So let me time you.
Professora, perdi, tá mudo aqui.
Sorry?
Perdi. O que é para fazer mesmo?
Oh, okay. It's to read the text, para ler o texto e tentar ver que tipo de aprendiz você é. Ok? Se você é visual, se você é auditivo ou kinestético. So, visual, auditory or kinesthetic. Então, read the text and find out what kind of learner are you? Okay? So what do you think? I gave the minutes already to the students. A gente já tinha tido 2 minutinhos para ler, e os alunos já tinham terminado. Você pode continuar lendo, no problem. Ok, Claudinha? E a gente vai discutindo aqui. So, what kind of learner are you, Julie? What do you think? Visual. Me too. Me too. I think I'm also visual. Yeah. I learn best when I see things. Yeah, that's true. What about you, Maria Eduarda? How do you learn best? Stephanie, vocês podem escrever no chat para responder. Visual, okay, good. All right, me too, Stephanie. All right, people. So, Claudinha, what kind of learner are you? Qual você acha que você é, Claudinha? Visual, auditory, or kinesthetic? Okay, you tell me later, no problem. Let's take a look at the language aspect of this text here. One language aspect. Let's take a look here. Look, using ing forms as subjects. Look, we can use the ing form of a verb as a
Escrevi,
noun.
professora.
Ou seja, a gente pode usar a forma ing. Sorry? Sorry, Claudinha, I
Eu
don't
escrevi.
understand. Qual que você é?
Que tipo de aprendiz eu sou? Escrevi lá no chat.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Claudinha.
Escrevi no chat.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, wow. Very good, Claudinha. Excellent. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, auditory and kinesthetic. Okay. Duda, visual. Yeah, me too. I'm visual. All right. Thank you very much. So, let's see here now one language aspect of the text. Okay, so let's go here. Using ing forms as subjects. So we can use the ing form of a verb as a noun. Então, o que ele está querendo dizer aqui? Que nós podemos usar a forma ing do verbo como um substantivo, ou seja, transformar esse verbo em um substantivo. Para quê? Look, it can be the subject of a sentence. Então, ele pode ser o sujeito de uma frase. Por isso que ele fica com o ing, ok? Então, olha lá o exemplo. Seeing is the best way to learn. Okay? Em português, ele fica no infinitivo. A gente vai ler da seguinte forma: ver é a melhor maneira de aprender, ou a melhor forma de aprender. Quando a gente fala verbo em português, ele vai sempre cair para o infinitivo. Então, ver é tarararará. Só que em inglês, esse infinitivo, na realidade aqui, é o sujeito da frase. E para um verbo ser um sujeito de uma frase, ele precisa ficar com a forma ing. É uma regra, ok? Então, seeing is the best way to learn. All right? Okay, Julie? All right. So here we have the grammar focus on page 169. Vamos dar uma olhadinha lá para a gente ver outros exemplos. Olha. Aqui, no finalzinho da página tem lá, olha. Using ing forms as subjects. Ok? Example. Singing is fun. Então, em português fica cantar é divertido. Ok? Olha lá. Singing is fun. Se nós fôssemos traduzir do português para o inglês, a gente iria colocar assim: to sing is fun, né? Estaria errado, ok? Na realidade, a gente tem que colocar com ing, porque o verbo é o sujeito. Então, singing is fun. Running is awful. Correr é horrível. Alguém escreveu. Running is awful. Okay? We can use the ing form with the verb to be to describe activities and talk about our hobbies. Então, a gente pode usar a forma ing de um verbo com o verbo to be para descrever atividades e para falar sobre os nossos hobbies. Por exemplo, aqui, cooking is boring. Então, cozinhar é chato. Alguém falou essa frase aí. Cooking is boring. Outra. Watching football is exciting. Watching football is exciting. Então, assistir futebol é animado. Ok? All right, people.
É o que,
Então,
professora? É o quê? Assistir futebol é?
Animado. Animado. Excited. É uma atividade animada, é animado, ok? Watching football é animado, okay? Ou animador, ok? Something exciting é something animado. Porque geralmente um jogo de futebol tá todo mundo meio animado, né? Ainda mais quando alguém marca um gol, né? Todo mundo fica bem animado, né? Então, exciting tem esse significado, ok? Exciting não é excitante, como a gente fala em português, mas é animado, ok? Então, vamos lá. Back to the page, já vimos que eu posso usar verbos como substantivos, se eu quero usá-los no início de uma frase, como sujeito. Então, é só colocar o ing neles. Pronto. Beleza. Ok? All right, people. So, back to the page here. Let's see. Look. Find the 7 ing forms of verbs used as subjects in the article. Então, nesse artigo, tem 7 exemplos de verbos com ing usados como sujeitos. Encontre-os. Ok? Então, vamos lá. I'll give you, let's say, 1 minute to find them. Okay, finished? Time's up. Let's check, guys. Let's see. All right, you tell me. Come on. I'll put them in green. Seeing is the best way to learn, okay? Showing, Listening, okay. Reading out loud, okay. Talking to native speakers, okay. Doing something is the most important way to learn it, okay. Very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7. No, here. Look, the teacher is only speaking with no visual aids. So is this the subject? No. The subject is the teacher. Okay? So this is not the subject. We want the subject. So here is seeing is the best way to learn. Yes, seeing is the subject. Showing is the subject. Okay? Let's see if we have that. Look, here, the topic sentence here. Learning is fun. Yes, it's the topic sentence here, the subtopic. Okay? Learning is fun. So this is the subject. Okay? So now we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? All right. Very good. Now, look at the pictures. Write 2 to 3 ing verbs to describe the actions in each picture. So let's see here. We have 3 pictures, okay? So let's see. They want us to describe the actions, okay? So what are they doing here? O que eles estão fazendo aqui? Are they studying music? It seems to be, right? Yeah, they seem to be studying music. Okay, they seem to be studying music. In here, what is she doing? She is visiting Paris, or she's sightseeing in Paris. Sightseeing é o mesmo que turistando, é quando você visita os pontos turísticos, ok? Então, vou colocar aqui o número 1, ó. They seem to be studying music. A primeira lá. They seem to be studying music. Porque o primeiro a gente não tem certeza do que é. O segundo, sim. Então, she's sightseeing. Uma palavrinha só. Sightseeing. Sightseeing é o mesmo que turistar. No caso, ela está turistando. So, she's sightseeing in Paris. She's sightseeing in Paris. And number 3, what is she doing? She seems to be working, okay. Very good. She seems to be working in a lab. Parece que é no laboratório, né? A gente pode colocar aí, in a lab. She seems to be working in a lab. Em laboratório, ok? She seems to be working in a lab. O único que realmente está óbvio é o número 2. Por isso que nós não colocamos a estrutura seems to be, ok? Então, she's sightseeing in Paris. Ok? Alright, people? Então, como a tarefa é para descrever as ações, então a gente vai usar o present continuous, ok? They seem to be studying music, she's sightseeing, and she seems to be working, ok? E aí agora a gente fica só com a última página aqui para fazer. Deixa eu tentar ver se eu consigo pelo menos abrir para mostrar, ok, guys? Let me show you. Let me try to. Just a moment. Quickly. It's the last part, the last page. So it's very quick. Let me show you quickly. Alright. Então, olha só como é curtinha essa página. A gente podia terminar ela rapidinho, olha. Quickly, guys. Number 7. Listen and complete the sentences about the pictures from exercise 6. Então, aqui, eu já vou deixar aqui a resposta, mas a gente vai ouvir rapidinho, ok? I will play the audio for you. Let's do this.
Picture 1.
Playing music is fun. Taking lessons is one way to learn how to do it.
Picture 2.
Seeing new places is always interesting. Traveling is the best way to learn about other countries.
Picture 3.
Studying science can teach us a lot about the world. Using computers helps scientists with their work.
Ok, people? Então, aqui são frases sobre as fotos. Não são as respostas do número 6, ok? They are not the answers to number 6. They are sentences about the pictures. E essas frases estão usando os verbinhos aqui no IEG. Só para dar um exemplo pra gente, ok? Playing music is fun. Taking lessons is one way to learn how to do it, okay? Seeing new places is always interesting. Traveling is the best way to learn about other countries. Então, em todas elas, vocês observam que tem o verbo como sujeito e o verbo to be fazendo a ligação com o complemento, ok? Mas sendo o verbo o sujeito, ele vai estar no ing, ok? Studying science can teach us a lot about the world. Aqui não é o verbo to be. Então, aqui a gente pode ver que não é somente com o verbo to be que a gente vai usar essa estrutura. A gente pode usar também com outros verbos aqui, contanto que o verbo seja o sujeito. Virou sujeito? ING, ok? Studying science can teach us a lot about the world. Using computers helps scientists with their work. Então, essa terceira frase aqui mostra que não é somente com o verbo to be, ok? Alright? Então, esse questionário aqui, vocês podem fazer em casa, como homework. What's your learning style? Qual é o seu estilo? E aí vocês vão colocar, de acordo com o que vocês fazem no dia a dia, como vocês aprendem, vocês vão marcar always, sometimes or never, ok? E aí aqui é só a inicial para a forma de aprendizagem. A é para auditory, K, kinesthetic, and V for visual. Ok? Pode tirar uma fotinha se quiser. Acho que vocês não têm essas letrinhas aqui. Ok? E aí vocês só precisam responder depois aqui, de acordo com a maneira como vocês melhor aprendem. Alright, people? Good. So, what did we learn today? Let's see our page on Google Classroom. Vamos lá, o que a gente aprendeu hoje? Let's see here. Let me close this. Just a moment. So what did we learn today? Today we saw the present continuous, right? We use the structure with a subject, then the verb to be, and then a verb with ing. We saw the graphic here, right? The infographic. We can use the present continuous to talk about the present and the future, but the future only with definite plans. Remember? Good. We saw about formal and informal writing, and more specifically, informal, okay? How to write informally, using contractions. We finally learned about learning styles. We saw 3 learning styles today: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. But now we know that there is one more: reading and writing. Okay, there is one more. You can learn more about it if you Google, okay? When I use ing verbs, when I use verbs as subjects, I need to use ing. Okay, this was the final part. People, here you have a lot of material to practice, and here there are some worksheets, okay? Try to do the worksheets for next week so you can practice, all right, people? And I may include something here about verbs as subjects. I probably need to include one more, all right? Guys, thank you very much for coming here. And I want to see you again next week, all right? Don't forget, do your online practice. For this week, online practice 11.2, okay? And I think 11.3, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it out. It's 11.2 only. Okie dokie, guys. So see you next week. Thank you, Claudinha. Thank you, Eduardo Duda. Thank you,
Thank you,
Stephanie.
teacher.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye, girls. Oh, bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye, girls. Take care. Just a moment, Julie. I need you to sign. So, yeah.